Hello family and friends, hopefully you guys can see me. This is a late video. I've just gotten off from work, took my tie off, sat down, and said I hadn't talked to everybody in a while, hadn't put out a video since last week, someday last week. So I know we were overdue. We've just had a lot going on at the house with basement renovations, some loss in the family. So now we are back, and there will be no SK1, SK2. I probably should have saved that to the end because I know a lot of people are gonna leave if they know SK2's not here. But today, what I wanted to do was go over some of the seeds that we order, some of the places we order our seeds from. We do have our favorites, and I may or may not point that out when I go through these, but we've got a buttload of seed catalogs, and we order from most of them occasionally, and some of them more than others. And of course we do save seeds and swap seeds too, but if you're a seedaholic like we are, and like our friend Hope over at Seedaholic Gardens, you're always looking to try new seeds and get new seeds. So I'm gonna just quickly go through some of the ones that we have to order from, and we are obviously going to start off with our #1 seed catalog, which is the Baker Creek Company, www.rareseeds.com. We love Baker Creek because they have such a wide variety of seeds. They're always adding in new things. And one thing about our home, our garden, is we like trying things that we can't get anyplace else, out at the grocery store, the farmer's market. You know, things that my wife grew up eating back home in the Philippines. And a lot of them we can get from Baker Creek. So this is probably our #1 seed catalog, followed closely by a few of the others. We also order, and you can hear the sound of me flipping through all these seed catalogs. One of our other seed catalogs, which is probably close behind Baker Creek, is Seed Savers Exchange, which is not just a seed catalog. They're a seed bank, so their goal is to encourage people to share seeds, of course to order from them, because the money goes to helping to save more seeds and keeping diversity in our gardens and our planet so that seeds don't go extinct. There are seeds that were grown, you know, centuries ago that no longer exist. And Seed Savers Exchange, their goal is to prevent that from happening, because we need as much biodiversity as we can get. And with that being said, Seed Savers Exchange also, you can have a membership in it, and you can contact other gardeners, farmers, growers, and get specific seeds from them. Every year they put out a yearbook, and the yearbook is not free because they do need money to keep, you know, business going. But in this yearbook, they list different farmers, different growers, different individuals who have specific seeds that you can order. So if there's something that you're looking for and you can't find it anyplace else, if you have this yearbook, you can go in there and you can look up in Virginia or Vermont or wherever. And of course I don't have my glasses on, so I won't be able to read any of this, but there's a all blue and Caribe true potato seed, and there's somebody that's selling that. So if that's something you were looking for, you can go into the Seed Savers Exchange if you have the yearbook, or you can go online, and I'm sure you'll be able to get the same information if you want to find some rare seeds. But we encourage people to check out both those companies, Seed Savers Exchange and Baker's Creek, first and foremost. We also order from Park Seed, which is another great place. They obviously, you can see from the size of the catalog, Park Seed is not as big of a grower as Baker Creek is, but they do have a lot of good seeds. They have really good prices, and we have had good success growing the seeds that we've gotten from them. So I'm going to try to speed up a little bit. And again, the rest of these, the first two are our top two places to get seeds from. The rest are in no particular order, and I'm sure a lot of you know it, but one thing we as gardeners do is, if we can share, especially resources, whether it be seeds, whether it be growing tips, or places you can go to get seeds, we always love to do that. And Johnny's Select is another company that sells seeds. And one of the things that we love about having different options, each company will have something unique that you can't get other places, at least at the time that they print the calendar. So we've ordered some seeds from Johnny's. They had a buy one get one free sale late last year. We got a bunch from them, and again, we have had good success growing from them. And a company that everybody in America knows, I don't know about our friends up north or across the pond, Burpee. And some people don't like Burpee. Burpee does do a lot of hybrid seeds and whatnot, but they also offer organic options and natural options. So if you don't have access to order things online, you can find Burpee everywhere. You can find them in Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. They're everywhere, and they do have a good selection of seeds, and we have ordered from them before. I would say Burpee is not our top choice, our first choice to go to get seeds, but we do buy Burpee seeds, occasionally, and they do well. And John Seeds and Plants, another place that we've ordered from, and they have some unique seeds in there. I think we've gotten strawberries from them. The Minuet strawberries, but they have good sales at times, and we have ordered from them before also. So we haven't ordered from them this year, I don't believe, but that doesn't mean we won't again. And we got 2 Johnny's catalogs. So one other good thing with all these catalogs is they make great mulch in your garden. So once we're done with a catalog, or once we get multiple of them, we'll shred these up and we'll put them into our compost piles, or we will tear out the sheets, we'll layer them down, put wood chips on top, and we've got sheet mulch, lasagna mulching. So 2 other resources, and these are a little bit more specialty. And first I'll start off for trees. This is our #1 choice if we're buying fruit trees, nut trees, ornamental trees, is Stark Brothers. And we have ordered from a few other companies to get trees, which I won't name. We have bought some clearance item trees from the big box stores, Lowe's and Home Depot, and they did okay, but the Stark Brothers trees have done the best for us. Most of the trees you see out in our garden are from Stark Brothers, and they do occasionally have end of season sales too. They do trees, they do a lot of fruit bushes, lingonberry, blueberries, just lots of different things. And if anybody's looking to order, at least in our area, when you go in, they let you know on their website what's good for your grow zone, which is another good thing, especially if you're growing trees, because you don't want to grow apple trees and you don't get enough chill hours for them to grow. So Stark Brothers is our go-to for trees, and our go-to for mushrooms, Fungi Perfecti. So you guys know we do a lot of indoor mushroom growing. We have done some logs out in the yard before. The logs take a lot longer than what we're growing inside, so we're primarily focused on indoor growing. We've got some kits going that we made ourselves. We've got some bags, so we've got a bunch of mushrooms, which hopefully I'll be able to show some progress soon, because they're slower growing now than I would like. But anybody who's interested in growing mushrooms, you can get all your supplies from Fungi Perfecti. You can get your substrate, you can get your inoculant, you can get whatever you need, bags. And they're a small company. I believe they're up in Oregon, and you can see on the front Mr. Paul Stamets himself, the guru of mycology, as most people like to call him. But they do a lot of other stuff too. They do mushroom spawn. They do just different things to help you to grow your mushrooms, if that's something that you're interested in doing. And another company, actually two more, and then I'll be done, and then I'll talk about something else real quick. One company that has a lot of medicinal herbs, and we're talking legal medicinals, is Strictly Medicinal. And this company is one that you can find a lot of things that you may be able to find at other growers, but you may not be able to find them all in one place like you can with this company. Strictly Medicinal, they have things like borage, they have things like comfrey, they have things like echinacea, arnica. So things that are used for more medicinal purposes, as salves, to for whatever reason, PMS. There are different plants that you can take as alternatives to drugs from CVS, Walgreens, whatnot. And obviously I'm not a doctor. We can only go on what's being put out in the public media, online, what they put in their catalog to say what something does. But you always have to do your research. But if you're looking to do more homeopathic treatment for aches, pains, illnesses, poison ivy, Strictly Medicinal, they sell different plants that help with that. And last company, and this one is somewhat new. Our friend Colleen, who's gifted us with many seeds, told us about this company last year, Kitazawa Seeds, and they specialize in more Asian type seeds. So if you're looking to grow Asian, radishes, peppers, things like that, Kitazawa Seed Company, they're a great choice for you. And we have ordered quite a few from them, and all the seeds have really done well. So thanks to our friend Colleen again for letting us know about that company. So last thing, and hopefully this is the last time this year you see, we have gotten more seeds in the mail. And these I probably won't go through because I'll go through them quickly so the video's not too long. One of our friends, Josh at the City Stead, has a series going which we would encourage you guys to go check out, where he highlights some small seed companies that are not as well known as these here. And this company is called Clear Creek Seeds. And Josh, just to give you some proof that I did order some from them, we ordered probably more than we need. And some of these we have versions of, but we're just trying to do some biodiversity. So again, anyone who's interested in trying some of these, let us know, shoot us an email, and we would be happy to share what we can. Or if we're out, we'll let you guys know, but just contact us. So we got some Smileless marigolds, which we're always trying to do more marigold in the garden. We got some white linen poppy seeds. We've got some brown mignonette lettuce. We've got some prize head lettuce, which we really didn't need lettuce, but you know, we can always do a little bit of everything and then share a little bit of everything. And we got more Savoy cabbage. We got more black-eyed Susans because we're trying to plant way more pollinators in the garden each year. And we got more rocket arugula, which we have gotten from a different company before, probably Baker Creek, and we really enjoyed that, and it grew well for us. And we also got some Black Russian sunflower seeds. You won't be able to see the name, so just trust me. And these are really large seeds. These are the ones that when you give sunflowers to your chickens or in a mix for your chickens, a lot of times those are Black Russian, the black oil sunflower seeds. So yeah, we have quite a few in here, and we'll probably only plant a half dozen or a dozen of those. So if someone wants to try some of those, let us know, and we will be glad this year. And in our quest to eat healthier, we're growing fenugreek again, which we've grown in the past, but it did not do as well. But I think that was just my newness to the plant. Hopefully it'll do a lot better this year, because fenugreek is supposed to be a very, very healthy addition to your cooking. And we got a Crimson Queen sunflower, which you can see those seeds are maybe a third of the size of the Black Russian, and the flower heads are smaller. The Black Russian flower heads are supposed to be huge. And we got some Chantenay red carrots, which we can always make room for carrots in our garden. Some American purple top rutabaga, which we want to try to eat more root crops if possible. We got some echinacea, which I was just talking about with strictly medicinal. So we'll grow this and we'll try to use it as much as possible. And we got more parsnip. This is Harris model, which we are definitely going to cook with more parsnips. We did a soup where we used parsnips in it, and the family loved it. And we got Swiss chard, which we're always growing Swiss chard. That's a staple in our garden. And now I have to jog my memory, because I got 2 packages of fenugreek, so I'm not quite sure why I ordered 2. I'm sure if it was a little earlier in the day and all my brain cells were still functioning at high capacity, I'd know, but I got 2 packs of the fenugreek. I'm sure I will figure that out. And we got pinto beans. I don't even need to read the name to know these, which we love chilies, we love soups, and pinto beans. You know, we love pinto beans. So we got quite a few additional seeds to go along with what we have in our seed bank back in front of me, but behind you guys. We've got some seeds out here. We've got seeds everywhere. We just sent out a bunch of Moringa. So as you can see, we have plenty of Moringa. This is a bag that we actually ordered before we were gifted Moringa from our friend Colleen and from our friend Danto and Amy at Food Foresters. So we have plenty of Moringa. We've already started some, so if anybody wants to try some, we'd be glad to send you guys a half dozen seeds so you can try them out in your garden. The only thing with Moringa, you have to have a long growing season. So if you're up in, you know, Canada, you probably wouldn't want to try to grow Moringa unless you've got a a heated greenhouse. If you're down south, it'll do good for you. Like where we are now, our growing season's not super long, not super short. As long as we start ours indoors, we'll get plenty of leaves, but we have yet to get the seed pods, which are supposed to be very nutritious and healthy for you too. So yeah, people who we promised Moringa, hopefully you have it by now. If not, just email us again if we've missed anybody. So I think that is about it now. We highlighted our purchases from Clear Creek Seeds. Thank you again, Josh, for turning us on to that company. And thank you for highlighting a smaller company that's not as big as all these others back here. That's quite a stack of catalogs too. So again, apologies for the gap in putting out videos. Just a lot going on, a lot of things with the family we had to take care of. So as always, we want to thank all you guys for coming along with us on our gardening journey. It's fun, it's exciting, we're growing and looking forward to watching everybody else grow in 2020. So God bless our great country America. God bless you wherever you may reside around the world, your garden, your harvest, your kitchen, your meals, and especially God bless your family to have health, success, and prosperity as we do. Take care. Sapper out.